Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, March 6, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. What you're going to see here is that the futures are still trading higher by about 2 points on the session. They've been pretty choppy all morning. So you can see they were higher, then they moved lower, now they were higher again, and now they're selling back off a little bit. So we'll see where this thing settles out today. A lot of traders are focusing on tomorrow's non-farm payroll report by the Bureau of Labor Statistics that will be reported here in the United States. We'll see how that fares again, but right now the futures are ticking a little bit lower on the chart, so that is something to be aware of. In other news that you want to know about today, the Bank of England and the European Central Bank both left their key interest rates unchanged. So that's pretty important news. Again, nobody was expecting them to really make a motion, but nonetheless, they did exactly what was expecting. Both central banks in Europe left their key benchmark interest rate unchanged on the session. So that's what we're looking at. Let's get right into some stocks here that are in the news today. First one I'm going to start off with is Children's Place. PLCE is the ticker symbol. Stock is gapping down pretty nicely here. We will have some gap levels for this one in the intraday stock chat. They'll be posted up at 9 o'clock in the morning. So anybody interested in trading this one on a gap play this morning, pretty big move down. Stock closed at 54.70, now trading at 49.50. So it's a pretty sizable gap lower. We should have some pretty important levels for that one. The next one on my chopping block here is Costco. Costco selling off pretty nicely as well. The stock closed at $116.47 yesterday. It is now trading at $113.25. Did trade as low as $112 this morning. Watch the $10.50, maybe $10.55. Watch that level, $110.55 for Costco. There should be some intraday support there. After that, I will have numbers that will be posted up in the chat room for more support bounce levels for Costco today if it does proceed lower. But the level I'm going to give you on the video right now is $110.60 for intraday support. There could be a scalp play there. Again, that is just a scalp play. A scalp play is a quick day trade. Usually lasts about 10 to 30 minutes. You're looking to just take a little bite out of the support level, take a little bite-sized chunk out of the market. That's it. So again, 110.55, 110.60 for Costco. That would be a pretty good support level. Another stock that is getting hammered today is Staples. Staples closed at $13.40 yesterday. Today it is trading sharply lower, down at $11.63. You can see the big fall here in Staples. To be honest, I don't even see a really good support level. If you're an aggressive trader, you want to try $11. Maybe that may give you some support, but I think the bounces on this stock are going to be minimal. You got to be very very careful. But there is going to be some daily chart support around $11. After that, it's even lower. It goes down to around $10.50. So be very careful with Staples. The bounce could be very minimal. It is already a low price stock, so you can't expect too much out of a bounce in that kind of equity. So be a little bit careful. The stock is getting annihilated this morning. Let's take a look at Joy Global. This stock is trading higher. Right now it's at 56.80. It closed at 55.79. I think Joy Global will hit a lot of resistance up here around the 57.50. Make it $58. So maybe a little bit more upside to go, but around $57.60 to $58. Joy Global should stall out. Again, it's a hard trade sometimes to try to short this when you don't have an exact level to go off of, but it's going to be around that range, $57.60 to $58. That's where the stock should stall out. I really don't see a whole lot of upside. If it did get through there, then the stock would probably have upside to around $59.50, and you'll hit a ton more resistance up at that level. So again, those are the levels I'm seeing for Joy Global. I'm not sure it's going to get up there immediately, but if it does, you want to watch resistance. If you own the stock and it trades up to that level, you want to make sure you trail your stop loss in that area. Don't get cute with a stock like this on a day like today. Next stock I'm going to talk about quickly is Chesapeake Energy. CHK is the ticker symbol. This stock right now is being investigated, I believe, with Encana about some type of collusion deal um, to keep oil and gas prices artificially low. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to come out of it, but I want to give you my Chesapeake level for support. It's $22.90. Chesapeake gets down to $22.90 today. By some chance. Right now it's fine. It's at $25.50. But if it got down to the $22.90 level, all the way down there, that would be a level I would look to get involved in Chesapeake on the long side. So keep that level on your radar, 22.90. There could be your intraday bounce. Until then, though, there's not a lot you want to do with Chesapeake at the moment. It is being investigated. Whether or not that stuff comes out to amount to anything is regardless. But if the stock does sell off, could give you a buying opportunity at 22.80. Other than that, I wouldn't do anything with the equity at the moment. You do have a few other stocks out here that are making the news. But again, I don't think there's anything significant on the charts. I really only want to give you stocks that are moving and are in motion. So again, those are the ones that I'm seeing this morning. There are a few others out there, but nonetheless, I just want to give you the stocks that I think are making the best moves for a trade, and that's generally what can make us money. We could care less about the rest. Let's take a look at oil this morning. Oil is trading lower by 70 cents. So oil is down again today. We're going to move over to the USO, which is a good way to trade light sweet crude. Light sweet crude right now is at $100.76. The USO is at $36.17. And again, it may pull back a little bit more. We can't rule it out. When you get a big move like you had yesterday in oil, a big sell-off, it could be the market talking to us a little bit. Traders should watch the 35.75 area. 35.75. There will be some intraday support for the USO at that level. So I think that's a good spot for traders to watch, $35.75. When if the USO gets down there, that's probably a short-term bounce level at around 35.75. After that, really is not another level until around 35.20. So keep that on your radar. But you do have some support levels here on the USO going forward. Next up, I want to take a look at gold today. Gold is trading lower by $4.30 to $13.36 an ounce. It's not a big down move on gold, but gold is moving lower. So it needed to pull back. That's what it's doing. I don't know if we can make too much out of it. Anytime the dollar-yen moves higher, gold is susceptible to move lower. And right now, you're going to see the dollar-yen is having a pretty big day. It's trading up by about 88 cents, 78 cents at the moment, to around 103.10. So dollar-yen moves higher. It's usually beneficial for the stock market, and it's usually beneficial for gold to move lower. Now, if the dollar-yen starts to come down by some chance, and it very well could, then gold should start to move higher. So keep an eye on that. And right now, if you're looking at the GLD is trading at 128.71. It closed at 128.89. So you've seen a little downtick, but nothing all that dramatic. Spot gold is down $3.80 to $1,336.50 an ounce. So that's what we're seeing here, at least in the market at the moment. But anyway, you slice it or dice it, everybody should have that dollar-yen chart on their radar at all times, because it will tell you a lot regarding the stock market and also regarding the price of gold. With that said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here, short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts. Take care, everyone.